Ni hao everyone, this is Lon here, back with some more Genshin Impact. And we are here with the OST behind the scenes with the artist, aka the music for the game. And I'm gonna say right away, I'm a big fan of music. I love music. I listen to music every day. It's a massive inspiration for me. I always have that when I'm creating stuff. It just genuine. I just really love it. And I love like big epic scores. I love like old retro kind of music, and of course rock and metal is especially something I'm really fond of. Now, of course, I know Genshin Impact is not really like metal stuff like that, but I assume will be more this fantasy, high epic kind of music. So I'm curious about this. I really am. Let's check this out. Mihoyo, tech articles of the world. The music. I love the flute.
我们的游戏是一款开放世界游戏，然后我们希望带给大家在不同的城市之间切换的一种不同风格的感觉，所以我们选择了用传统的管弦乐作为基底，然后之后加入世界音乐的元素，让它听起来会有不同的风情。
That is cool.
音乐也需要有一个非常确定的音乐语言去匹配原神这款游戏。当我确定好这个原神主题以后，我就开始进行变奏，主要是管弦乐加一些世界音乐，比如说我会用爱尔兰哨笛，会用木吉他，我还会用一些弹拨乐器，听上去非常中世纪的音乐非常重要。当玩家走到游戏这个世界，音乐给他的第一印象其实就是这个世界的这种感觉，所以我在创作的时候碰到的困难。
Oh god, I'm sorry for breaking a little bit like this, but man, first of all, it's really hard to believe it's actually a mobile game. I mean, then again, I guess we shouldn't be surprised that, considering that mobile games getting more and more advanced every single year, as our phones and stuff like that gets much better and all. Though, sadly, my phone is couple years old by now. Yeah, it's starting. It won't last for much longer, I guess. But I think it's just amazing, and I love the idea of this, that they're using different kind of music. I mean, they're using the same bass, but they change the tunes, different instruments, and all of that depending on the region you are playing in and all of that, which I think is really cool. Because looking at it, music all over the world have such different tunes to it, I mean, if I'm listening to like Swedish folk songs and compare it to like Chinese folk song, it's insanely different, And that is what I think is really interesting thing to do, traveling around the world to these different places, getting the ideas of these different instruments and music and implant it into the game. So I'm sorry for blabbing about that.
是我如何要保持一个整体的统一性。
This is something new for orchestras and for me, because in a film there may be a lot of music, but in a video game the music can go on forever because you have the same thing on many different levels. So there's lots of music, and Yupeng has written a great deal of music for this. But it's very interesting because with a film, you can usually see the film. But with a video game or computer game, you can't see it until you play it.
The thing that struck me most about this score in particular is Yupeng's facility for...
B for Vendetta 4, How to Train Your Dragon series, God of War. Damn, son. Yikes. But yeah, that is the thing as well, That is kind of unique with video games music compared to like movies. As I said, in movies, the song lasts for the moment of the scenes, that it appears, like action song appearing in the action scene, then it's that. But in a video game, you can literally park your character and you play the music all the time, So in a way, it needs to be so it can go on, so you don't notice it cutting up, or it's an obnoxious song that gets irritated to listen on in longer run. And I'm pretty sure most of us, have turned on a game and just have the music play in the background. Especially before we had all this internet and ability to get the music and all that, you know? I remember doing that with like GameCube and Tales of Symphonia. I love the music, so I had it play. Oh god, what's this? Which of course is not very good because the consoles and stuff like that, but still.
Incorporating some incredibly difficult writing. When you sort of take a step back and defocus slightly, it sounds incredibly simple, but it really isn't. The musicians on this score have really risen to the occasion because it's absolutely phenomenal playing, and it's very difficult, and we were under a bit of a time pressure, and they really pulled out all the stops, and it was really quite amazing actually.
让他们再夸张一点嘛，然后因为这有木管进来，可能情绪是有点不一样，可以稍微收敛一点。
Well, I'm Philippe Honoré. I'm casting here with the LPO to do these recording sessions for this video game. I think it's really well written, it's really effective, it's like good film music, very atmospheric, all the battle scenes are very exciting, there are also some really, really nice tunes, beautiful tunes. It's been a pleasure to work on it.
Violins.
So we've really enjoyed hearing Yupeng's music. It sounds fantastic and covers such a wide variety of different styles. I'm sure it'll be very effective in the game.
Oh, it will. And I will say, even if I love metal and rock and all that, violins for some reason is an instrument I just love to hear, you know? I mean, I like to hear most instruments are actually really cool and they have such different sound. But, you know, string instruments are, for some reason, I just love to hear that. I think that's just, man. And I think it's because it is really making you feel about, and that is something that's obviously important as well as they're working here on, is that the music fits. Like, if it's action, obviously, it need to be a bit more fast-paced or feeling like, okay, that's Sephiroth, you know. But, you know, it need to have that kind of impact. As well, the music fits with the theme, like fantasy, for example. It would be weird if we started hearing electric guitars, like, I mean, there are games that definitely have that, but it depends on how you work with it, obviously. Like, if you're gonna have this atmospheric kind of music to it, it takes a bit more. I'm sorry for blabbering, but... Yeah, talk about the trolls.
因为我为《原神》这款游戏写了一个旋律主题，那么很多配乐、很多一些背景、很多一些场景、很多沉的一些音乐，都是由这个主题音乐变奏得来的。
Looks oh my god！
原神这个游戏它是有个时间系统的，所以它有白天、夜晚还有黄昏。场景的设计当中，这三段音乐随机播放的时候，它的调性它都是统一的，它的这个情绪是统一的。
That is amazing. Okay.
除了主题音乐以外，我特别喜欢战斗的音乐。战斗音乐我最喜欢的可能是《风龙》BOSS 战斗那个场景的战斗音乐，我除了克制以外，我还尝试加入了一些很新颖的元素，比如说女生的哼鸣，有一种很悲情的感觉，要征服这只龙，要去净化它。还有整个风龙场景的一些背景音乐，我也特别喜欢它能够代表我一种风格，有点艺术气息，然后有一些小调，有一点点忧郁的感觉，但是非常的沉稳，沉静下来，会觉得那是一种气场。音乐它是一种语言，它像一个咒语一样，像魔法一样，会让玩家觉得被打动了，被感染了，让他希望在这个世界里再多待一会儿。好的游戏音乐，它就应该要做到这一点。
My God, that looks so cool. I love the hum. It really. seriously, that was good. And that is the thing, you know, that as he said, like music transcends like everything, you know. And that is something I think is interesting, and I love that, is that music, I mean, if you just hear like you know, instrumental like this, you know, there's no language, nothing, it's just instruments. It can literally reach everywhere, and even with song, I have listened to Chinese songs, Mongolian song, Japanese song, German songs, French songs, Finnish songs, well, English and Swedish, of course, and multiple of other languages. And most of, well, 99.9% of this time, I don't understand a word they're singing, but I still love the music, and it can still like, oh, make you feel or sad or happy, you know? Music is amazing, and I love, this is awesome. I love this kind of thing, you know, to see behind the scenes and how they work with all of this. And it just got me more hyped for Genshin Impact, actually. I did apply, you know, I went into Genshin Impact site and all of that, so maybe I will get an beta key or something. I don't know what is, some key or whatever, and get to join. I don't know, I hope so, that would be super nice, but God, I love this. And yes, I will be back with more Genshin Impact, Honkai, many other stuff here on the channel, so thank you for watching, see you later on, and have a continued super great day.